2 videos on the same day. Who the hell am I? Whatever. So, continuing on with the whole Combiner Wars Computron reset, we've got Afterbreaker, or really Afterburner. Oh, forgot there was on. Excuse me. Get the over there and get these 2 bits off. So, yeah, for the sake of the review, we're calling them Afterburner. So, Afterburner here is obviously a bike, and it's also technically the first bike transporter we've got in this line. Not counting Legends Groove, because I heard he sucks. But, yeah, here we go. Here he is as a bike, and it's a pretty decent bike, except for the visible hands. Come on, mate. So, you know, what you gotta do. And it's actually a pretty cool, you know, little futuristic bike thingy. That's the technical term, futuristic bike thingy. As you can see, you've got the green windscreen at the front here with a very nice shade of orange leading into the red-ish color. I'm sorry if it's not coming across well on my iPhone. Bit of this beigey color with a little Autobot symbol there. And, of course, the black and what looks like gunmetal silver, I want to say. Excuse me, felt a burp coming on. But, yeah, top of that, this is just a pretty decent little wicked bike mode. Though it doesn't really look like anyone can sit on it unless they're lying like this. Which, I guess they could, but it turns into a giant robot, so it's not like they can fit. And it's not like the Autobots can fit on this thing. Yeah, nobody can ride this, especially if there's no space beneath the canopy. Nope, got your rolly wheels right there. This one actually splits in 2 and rolls really, really, really well. There we go. And obviously you got your strut right there. So, yeah, overall as a bike, this works really well. And of course, as you saw in the opening, you can put the guns on here like so. Just put them onto the wheels right there. And yeah, it does look kind of silly, but what you gonna do? It kind of helps to hide the fists. But here's something weird I noticed about the bike, the guns. Obviously they got your standard handles right there, though they're obviously in translucent plastic, as you can see. But then they have these secondary pegs, and I have no idea what these pegs are for. Because I tried like plugging the guns in with the pegs, but the problem is the pegs are too big for the hole. So I figured must be for the hands, because there's this peg hole underneath there, so you can kind of fit that one there, but it doesn't really fit there either. It's not like it fits into the hand that much better, because you know it's roughly the same size as the ports on the wheels. So, what are these secondary pegs for? What are they for? They don't do anything. What is it like in the Japanese version? They could combine. Could the guns combine in the Japanese version? Oh no, I don't have United Warriors Computron, so either way, the guns can obviously the guns can just store there. So that is that for the bike. So let's get on to the limbs, and the limbs are kind of patently ridiculous, but yeah, what you gonna do? So fold out the hands, fold down the arms, because they're pretty stiff. We're gonna go into leg mode first. It's pretty easy to get there. There we go. Hold those down, like so. Then take a bike piece, fold it forward, open that up, then take the combiner piece and flip it around, and then rotate the bike part and fold it forward. Then you have the shin, and I'm not going to bother putting the foot on it because you know how the foot works. Came on pegs, sorry, excuse me. There we go. So, yeah, since there's standard foot articulation, and of course, mighty dice ratchets. Love those. So, yeah, that's basically it. And as a leg, it doesn't really work. It's a bit skinny, a bit too front heavy. Whatever. Let's get on to go on to arm mode. Fold that down. Pull the. You want to rotate the arms, then fold them up so they're facing what would be the robot's back. Then open the wheel up, fold it onto the side, which will automatically dislodge the whole thing, and fold it down, and bring it in, rotate forward, so this will be the right arm, and obviously we're going to give him the right hand. So there we have an arm, and this actually kind of works as an arm. I mean, yeah, he's got this giant bit of shoulder kibble, but you know, combiners that can kind of get away with it, and this actually works really well as a hand. It's got this big, kind of like this chunkiness to it, while still having like a bit of lift proportions, I guess you could say. And you know, the usual rotation, up and down, bicep, double elbows, so that's good. Fist can rotate, though it doesn't really amount to much. So yeah, pretty decent arm mode. Now onto the robot mode. So I'll open that up, fold the head up, close that back up, rotate the waist, disconnect the legs, fold the arms forward, fold them up. Oh, it's too up, a little too high. There we go. Then we'll rotate the head. And then we have Afterburner, and Afterburner looks really cool. Mainly because, well, as you can see, light piping. This thing actually has light piping. This is like, I think this is like the only toy in the entire Combiner Wars Unite Warriors toy line, excluding Ghost Starscream, that actually has light piping. And it's bright green, too. That is some good light piping. I mean, yeah, it takes up a good, like, half of the head, but it hasn't broken at all, and it's not really on the verge of breaking. That is some brilliant light piping. And, the robot itself is pretty cool and very like, skinny and lithe. And I kind of dig that. So, articulation, head is on a ball joint, shoulder is on a ball joint, and you can use the hinge, to... You'll get for a better range. You got bicep rotation, a full ratchet joint in the arm. Don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, I'm using a microphone. Then you got a ball joint at the hip, or waist rotation. Shit. The really stiff thigh swivel, and pretty decent bend at the knee. So yeah, you can get into some good poses. And of course, you can give him his guns, and yeah, I think these guns actually kind of work for Afterburner. These kind of look like those, like say, okay, you know what they remind me of? They remind me of like the I forgot what they're called. The little rapid fire, the little rapid fire ones you could dual wield in Halo 2. Those were your main weapons. Submachine guns, yeah, submachine guns, SMGs. So yeah, dig these guns. They're cool, and I dig this figure. It is pretty cool. Although, admittedly, there's quite a bit of back kibble, though you can turn the wheel either way, so there's less of it, I guess. But it doesn't really sit flush anywhere. But yeah, that is basically it for Afterburner. He's pretty cool. And of course he got repainted his groove for the protector bots, and I don't have the protector bots, so it wouldn't really matter if I did get groove. Yeah, this is cool. This is fine. So that's that for Afterburner, and I think this will be the last video I do today. This is like the second video I'm doing today. And tomorrow I'll be back with Strafe. In other words, the only one that doesn't really come with a weapon. Later.